Hello, everyone, and welcome to our demo. Today, we are presenting our Mooc system. We have built a full-stack Mooc system that includes authentication and authorization, user management, role-based permission control, manual access based on different roles, and course management includes content, course categories, and course publishing management. Our team use agile methodology, Git workflow, and documents to ensure teamwork, communication, and code standards. This is complete Swagger API we worked on together for the past 3 months. And for the front end, we use the React Material UI and design for styling and the Redux for global state management. For the backend, we use Express.js with a layered architecture for our ORM and database. We use SQLize with a code-first development approach and navigation, along with MySQL deployed on AWS RDS for team development and testing. In addition to writing tests by individual developers, we also use GitHub Actions to set up automated testing in pull requests before merging. Thank you for your attention. Now, Freya will give you an introduction to roles and permissions.
Thanks, Ray. My name is Freya, and I'll briefly introduce the role-based access control system of our project. This is the entity relationship diagram for our RBAC system. We have 3 main tables: user, role, and menu. Each user can be assigned multiple roles, and each role can access multiple menus. Each menu item contains a permission string, such as user add or dashboard view. In our implementation, permission control works on 2 layers. On the front end, we render the menu dynamically based on roles. On the back end, we validate access through middleware before running any logic. Next page, please. Next, let me introduce the role management module. On the left is the role management page, where we can create, edit, delete roles, and assign permissions to each role. Each role is a combination of permissions, which allow us to define flexible access levels. On the right, we have a permission tree for assigning access. It's built recursively based on the menu structure, and when a child node is selected, its parent node are automatically included to ensure the side menu can be constructed properly later. Now let's look at how backend permission checks are implemented. We use middleware to extract the user from the token, retrieve their roles and permissions, and attach them to the request object. Then we use a permission check middleware to verify if the current user has the required access. Each protected route calls both middlewares in sequence. To improve performance, we also use Redis caching to store permissions and reduce repeated database queries. Next page, please. This diagram summarizes the 4 backend permission check flow. You can briefly glance through it. That concludes my part on role-based permission checks. Next, Kayla will walk you through the menu system and how permissions are rendered dynamically on the front end.
Thanks, Freya. So the goal for us is to create a dynamic sidebar menu based on user's role. So we use user effect to check user role, and it will send a request to the backend to get the corresponding menu. The result will be saved to the menu data. The front end will check the menu types and choose only side menu and menu item. So if it's side menu, it will come with the trial items, and if it's a menu item, it will come with a direct link to the page. So when the user or token change, the app can fetch the relevant menu structure based on the JSON file from the backend and display it to the sidebar. Next page. So this is the menu page design. So on the left side would be the trees wheel for the menu. When clicked the menu items, the relevant information will show on the right side. So we also use a data filtering to change the next data structure to a more accessible and single level format. So it will be more faster and simple. So next will be our demonstration for the part 1.
Welcome to Mooc system. There are two ways to become the user of our website. The first way is the user can register with our website and wait for admin to assign roles to him, or the admin could create an account for users as well and assign roles to him. Let's start with the user want to create an account for himself. So let's say one person is called Peter. And after Peter is successfully registered, he can log in as a normal user. Because Peter is not a user, so he doesn't he haven't get any roles signed yet, so he doesn't have any access to any menu on the sidebar. So let's log out and log in as a super admin. And see what a super admin can do. So on sidebar, super admin have different access to the menus, including user, role, menu, and cost management. But for role and menu, Kayla and Freya will give you more information. I will mainly focus on demo, the authentication, and user management. So in users, we can see that Peter, as a new user, just registered. But because his information is not very complete, so we can help him to update his information. And also you can upload his avatar. After update his information, like I said before, a super admin can add user account as well. So let's say if a person is called Tom want to have an account, we can help him to register here. Tom's account has been added as well. So also as an admin, you can delete users.
Hello everyone, let me show you a quick demo of role management. As a super admin, you can add role, delete, and update any roles. You can also grant it permissions to any roles. Let's choose admin. And give it permission to update and delete user, and skip add user. Assign. Now let's change to the admin account to see if the permission is granted successfully. You can see here, we just give it permission to modify user, so there is a user management menu here. And we didn't give the permission to add users, so let's try if we can add users successfully. Click save, and you can say, it shows we don't have the required permission. After assign permissions to role, we can assign role to a certain user. So the user have the permission to perform any operations in our system. Let's choose a user. Click assign role. You can see all the roles here to assign the listed here. Let's choose admin. Click assign, confirm. Now you can see John is not only a teacher, but also an admin.
Here's how to add the menu item. And here's how to delete the menu. Also delete it. And I'll show how to assign permissions. Click in below. Show user management. And assign them. And you will only show users and cost.
Hi everyone, I will walk you through our category dashboard. The dashboard is divided into three main parts: category tree, main content area, and control tools. On the left, we have the category tree. Here you can see all your main categories like programming, data science, etc. Click any one to expand and see subcategories like web development and programming. You can collect them back anytime. If you want to reset everything, Just click the Reset button at the top. It will bring everything back to the original class view. In the middle, we show all categories as cards. Each card shows an icon for the category, a short description, and a menu button on the top right. When you click that menu, you can edit or delete the category directly. For example, you can update the description. Click Update to save. Or you can delete the category. You need to confirm before you delete. At the top left of this area, there's Add New Category card. Click it and a pop-up appears. Just fill in category name, description. Choose a parent category. Fill in an icon, or you can drag and drop the image into the box. Click Add to save. On the top right, we have tools to make things easier. Search bar. Just start typing and find your category fast. Filter and sorting. These features are still in progress, but they're on the way to make category management even more flexible. We also offer 2 ways to add categories with the card or a button, so you can use whichever works better for you. At the bottom of the page, there's a pagination, so you can switch between pages and even choose how many to show per page. Overall, the goal is to keep things simple, clean, and fast. I will stop here and pass over to Sharon, who will talk about course management. Thanks.
Thank you, Nicole. I'm going to go through course and course instance modules with you. Let's start with the overview of the course module. This is the main interface of the course management dashboard. We've implemented a responsive card layout with Material UI, with each card displaying the course title, code, description, and cover image. Users can quickly perform fuzzy search using the top search bar, filtering instantly by course title or course code. Additionally, the page supports pagination, enabling users to navigate through large sets of course data quickly. Next slide, please. Here is the course instance dashboard page. Clicking on any course from the course list will lead you here. Each card represents a specific offering of the course, known as a course instance, scheduled at different times. Each instance clearly shows start and end dates along with its current status, such as scheduled, in progress, or completed. We provide quick action buttons for viewing session lists, editing or deleting instance directly. All data interactions in both modules are handled asynchronously through Redux Toolkit to ensure global state management and real-time UI updates. Now, there are a few technical details utilized in both modules. The navigation between the course instance, and the session modules is managed via a React router, leveraging URL parameters for accurate and efficient data loading between pages. For uploading course cover images, we've used Express and the Motor middleware to simplify and streamline file uploads, while enforcing type and size validation. The relationship between courses and the categories is many-to-many using MUI's autocomplete component combined with chip tags. Users can easily assign multiple categories to a single course. Also, Redux Toolkit manages global state, including updates and synchronization of course and instance lists, in order to decouple data from the UI. Next page, please. This slide illustrates details about our asynchronous CRUD functionality. The search box incorporates debounce and fuzzy search, triggering each request after a short delay with each keystroke, preventing frequent requests to the server. Transactions are enabled on the backend for creating, editing, and bulk deleting courses and course instances, ensuring data consistency and stability. The detailed video demo will be demonstrated later. Now I'll hand it over to Aoni.
Thanks, Sharon and Vanny. Next, I would like to introduce session part and media part. This page shows the session list view. where users can easily see each session's title, description, and the last updated time or created time, making navigation clear and more efficient. Next page, please. In session part, we support drag and drop reordering function. When a user reorders item, the front-end sends the new order to the back-end, which updates the database and refetch the sorted list, ensuring everything stays in sync seamlessly. Next page. When updating session orders, we encountered a unique constraints conflict. To fix this, we first temporarily offset all order values by 1000, then safely rewrite the new sequence, ensuring no duplication errors during the update process. This page shows an overview of our media file rendering system, where users can easily see each media file's name, uploader, updated or created time, and background color, which purple represent the video file and blue represent PDF. For media rendering optimization, we removed the separate get media API to reduce redundant requests and improve efficiency. By passing media data via props from the parent to the child component, we centralize rendering logic, making the code base clear and easier to maintain. Now the session API returns media data directly. This unified response reduces the front-end complexity and improves the rendering speed, providing a smoother user experience. Then let's move on to David's section, course launch.
For course launch, here is our final UI design for course offering module. It provides a centralized course catalog with support for search, filtering, and personalized recommendation. Enable the instructor to make real-time update to the course detail, including schedule, student number, and also the availability. For notification system, here's final develop. It develops automate alert for important updates such as course change, assignment deadline, and also general announcement. It supports multiple channel delivery, including in-app notification, current already achieved it, and also email filter ready. Built-in role-based tagging ensure notification remain target and user-friendly. Also, here's a few technical implementation I would like to see. And we use EXO to manage all API interaction between the front-end and back-end servers. SQL joins enable efficient querying across rated tables such as course, instant, user, and also notification table. Debugging search use Lodash to limited input frequency, reduce unnecessary API call during the user typing. Redux centralized global state management to ensure consistent and predictable data flow across different components. Here's final demo about the course management.
Now this is the course dashboard. You can see there is the pagination for the passive search, the bounce search, as well as the filter function. It's all combined in one search bar. You can type in any letters within the course code or course title, and the relevant courses will show up. And now this is a quick demo of the add function. Here is your file upload. And you can assign any categories to the specific course here as well. So you can see new course is created right there. Now this is the edit demo. You can see that the information has already been fetched from the backend for the existing course. You just need to edit on top of it. And assign multiple different courses categories. Now you can see that the course has been successfully updated with the new information. The built-in function, as well as the bulk deletion. Yep. Now this is the dashboard for the course instance. And there are also paginations, and this is a quick demo of the add function. Now the end date has to be after the start date. and it cannot overlap with the previous time period. And you can see that a new instance has been created. Now, if we just add it right away, change it to cancelled, see what happens. Yep, status is now cancelled. Now the same goes for deletion and bulk deletion. Yeah.
This is a session feature. The session title is required, and the session description is optional. If the user doesn't fill in the description, no description will be rendered. And for update session feature, the session title and the existing session description will be filled in advance. Created time will change to updated time. Then it's reorder session list feature. Users can drag any session item to the any position, and then a new order list will be updated to the database. For the media rendering, the media content is passed from the session parent component through props, not by another separate bit API. In upload a media file feature, the file name is required, and there are two types of media to choose from: video and PDF. After submission, the file is uploaded via Upload API to the Mooc middleware to modify the file name, set the storage path, and be written to the corresponding folder of the backend server. Then write storage path to the database through the Media API. And for update media file feature, every content will be filled in advance. Created time will change to updated time. This is preview feature. Users can clearly see the uploaded file. There is pop-up to confirm any delete operation for media file and session. Then click the back button to back to the course instance page.
Here's course launch offering dashboard. You can see our dashboard is easy to use and user-friendly. For this offering, you can create this button to solve the course title and field teacher and fill out by your search. And also you got the add course offering data. We use automatic complete MUI component to use to search for different selection. After fill out the start day and end day and also student numbers, you can simply click the add button to add a new course offering. For updating the course offering, simply click the add button and also fill out the new information and click the update button. You can see it's updated successfully. And if you want to change and delete the course offering, you can simply select one and also click its complete stage status and click the delete button and click OK. You can see the delete. That's all for course offering. For notification dashboard, if you want to add new notification, simply select a new receiver and also the course offering and type in the message you want to announce the receiver and click OK. If you redirect the page and refresh, you can see the new notification already added. By delete it, you can simply click this one and successfully. Thank you. That's all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.